EFT scripts and videos can be really helpful, and it's often a place where people start with their tapping journey. But today, what I want to do is talk to you about what's different about EFT training and actually learning the basics and the foundations of tapping versus using tapping scripts. Hi, my name is Lauren Fonville, and I am an EFT master trainer trained through EFT International. And so I love tapping videos. I have made many tapping videos over the years, and I think it's a great introduction for people to the practice to be able to figure out what to say and what words to use. Because a lot of the time, the main thing that people will say when they're coming to me when they're trying to tap on their own is, I don't know what words to say. I don't know what to say when I'm tapping. And so these videos can be a good place for people to start, but I always caveat that with the fact that the words that we use in tapping are really important. And sometimes if you're just tapping along with a script or a tapping video, it doesn't really resonate with how you are actually feeling and what you are personally going through. So learning how to put words and how to decide what words to use are a really important part of the process, and it really helps to calm the nervous system through the tapping practice, and helps to create this real sense of presence and honoring how you actually feel, because that's what this work is really all about. It's helping you to connect with how you truly feel. And it is a practice that can help you to slow down, and through training you can really learn when it's important to back off and not push and power through, but instead be gentle. We always want this practice to be gentle, and how working with a practitioner and learning that process provides this feedback, and in doing so you can have that feedback for yourself, but then also be able to hold space and provide that for other people. And learning through tapping training is going to increase your confidence, and that's a big thing for practitioners, because it's important work that you're doing, holding space for someone and knowing how to do this in a safe way. So learning the foundations is key, and that is what EFT level 1 and 2 is all about. And I would say the most important thing, or the thing that I stress a lot in the course, is the importance of safety and comfort, and never having an agenda as a practitioner of, I'm going to heal this person or something like that. That is not what this work is about, and it's about guiding someone in a safe way. So learning how to do that is a big part of this, and through the training you learn that, and you get to experience it in a hands-on way, and you get to practice it with your fellow classmates. So there's no pressure also to train after this. If you don't want to get certified, if you simply want to learn how to tap better for yourself and help you to peel back those layers so that you learn more about yourself, and you have no intention of sharing this out in the world or being a practitioner, that's fine too. EFT level 1 and 2 is a beautiful way to start to deepen your own personal practice, because again, the focus is on the foundations of tapping and some of the nuanced techniques that you can use in tapping, and allowing you the time and the space to connect the mind and the body, and really beginning to listen to what the body is saying and how we do that. What types of questions can you ask yourself, and helping you kind of learn how to zoom out a little bit. When we are really feeling our feelings around something that's happening in our life, I often think of it like we can get swept up in a tornado. I always think of that movie Twister, right? Where they're literally in the eye of the tornado, and they're like holding on to that pole, and all they can see is the eye, that like the wind and everything around them. They're in it, right? And that's often how it is with our emotions. When we are in it, when we are feeling it, it is all consuming. And so through the tapping practice, you can learn how to zoom out a little bit. And so that you have this different perspective, this different way of looking at things. And when you can look at things differently, you begin to obviously see them differently, you begin to feel differently, and then you begin to take different action in your life. And that's where real change begins to occur. And so learning those steps of kind of backing off and doing so in a safe way so that you never feel like you're on the edge of a cliff and feeling all the feelings and it's all too much, and learning how to listen to yourself. That's what this is all about. And then that next step is to be able to hold those space for the clients, which is, something we talk about, but it can absolutely be just used for yourself and your own practice, and learning how to do this. And oftentimes that might be the best place to start, because it's when we do our own work that I believe we as practitioners can then really be most effective for our clients. Because if we aren't doing our own work, we can't show up and hold space for other people. So learning how to do this for yourself is a great place to start. So if that is of interest to you, please reach out, connect with me through the link, and let's set up some time to talk and see what is the next best step for you. I'll talk to you about the details. We can go over more of the specifics of what is in the course and what that looks like. And I'm happy. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to meet with you and see if this is the next part on your journey. Take care of yourself. Talk to you soon.